This week on State Champs, this is it, the final state championships of the school year, and we had some remarkable moments.
We sure did, and it's also the end to the toughest total softball player of the year race, and on this show, you'll find out who's the new champion.
Are you ready for one more run to finish out the 2017-2018 school year?
I know I am. State Champs starts now.
State Champs is presented by Lawrence Technological University. Possible is everything. The Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics. The Michigan Army National Guard, a proud partner and official military branch of the MHSAA. Hungry Howie's Dough Raiser, your next fundraiser comes with flavored crust. And Sarah Chevrolet, the low payment people. Welcome to East Lansing, Michigan, home of the 2018 baseball and softball state finals. And this is the final state champs show of the school year. We're presented by Lawrence Tech. I'm Lauren Plant. Our main event this week, the Division I Baseball State Championship, but that is just one of 12 state finals we've got.
That's right, Lauren. I'm Kiera Hay. In addition to all the sports going on in the Diamond, we also have girls soccer final highlights, and we profile the newest total softball player of the year.
All right, so let's get started, and we're going to begin with baseball.
I'm Gabe O'Neill, and we start in Division II. Stevensville Lakeshore going for its second straight baseball state championship, and they were going up against the Vikings from Saginaw Swan Valley. And we picked things up at the top of the first. With the runner on second, it's the senior Bray Plum with the grounder to short. The throw to first is off, and that would allow Sean Branch to come around to score, and the Lancers would lead 2-0 after the first. Lakeshore would add more in the top of the fifth, leading now by 4. Joel Brawley gets the grounder, and he would be safe at first, and Ali Carmody would head on home and beat the throw. That would increase the lead to 5. Swan Valley would make a late comeback, but Carmody would come in relief and would get Logan Pites to bounce out to end the game, as Stevensville Lakeshore would go on to win 6-3 the final score, as they would capture its second straight Division II baseball state championship. Escanaba in the state finals for the first time in 16 years, going up against South Haven. The Eskimos coming into the finale at 30-3 would strike in the opening inning. The senior Madison Griffin rips it to left center, and the junior Lexi Chalier would come around across the dish, and Escanaba takes an early 1-0 lead. Escanaba had the sophomore Gabby Salo on the hill. Already committed to Wisconsin, our total softball player of the year finalist would shut down the South Haven bats by striking out 8 of the first 9 batters she would face. The Eskimos would add more in the bottom of the fourth. The sophomore Dakota Klute sends the offering deep all the way to the wall in right field. Savannah Barron would come around from first to score, and that increased the lead to 3. Salo would go the distance for Escanaba here, getting her 13th strikeout on the afternoon to end it, as Escanaba win the state championship 5-0 the final.
I'm Kevin Trozinski, and in East Lansing for the Division III softball finals, we have the Cardinals from Millington taking on the Comets from Coloma. Top of the first, 2 outs and 1 man on second for the Comets. Senior Jaden Hutzel up to the plate, and she rips this one down the third baseline, allowing sophomore Megan Coingshoff to score, putting Coloma up early with the 1-0 lead. To the bottom of the fourth, Millington up 2-1. Runners on the corner as junior Leah Denome crushes the ball into the gap in the outfield. The 2 runners score as Denome gets herself a triple, putting the Cardinals up 4-1. But back came the Comets from Coloma, down 6-5, and senior Kayla Yore getting the sac fly that scores fellow senior Julia Sterneman. Game is now tied at 6. Now senior Morgan Wagner showing what she is made of, blasting this one to the outfield that scores Coingshoff, giving the Comets the lead and the win as Coloma beats Millington for the Division III championship. Now on to the girls soccer Division I championship at Williamston. Grand Blanc makes an appearance for the second year in a row, and they took on the Wildcats from Novi. The Bobcats won the regular season matchup 3-1 and are the favorites to win. And here is sophomore forward Faith Weber with the long shot with some mustard behind it, off the crossbar, and the game remains scoreless. with less than 5 minutes to go in the match. Junior forward Julia Stather with the high lob at the net. Sophomore forward Avery Fenchel determined to score and the scrum around the ball, and Fenchel buries it. And that would be it in this one as Novi beats Grand Blanc for the Division I championship. 1-0, the final. This is Novi's first championship since 2011.
Today, we'd like to talk about the MHSAA's new transfer regulation. It's not unusual for a student athlete to play a fall sport at their neighborhood school, then hop in the car after the season is over, and without moving, switch to a new school and be eligible the next fall. Beginning in the fall of 2018, students transferring schools that way will be ineligible for that sport in the fall of 2019. In other words, the next season in that sport. However, the student will be eligible in any other sport at the new school. And if a student meets one of the 15 exceptions in the MHSAA handbook, they could be eligible without delay in that sport at the new school. The rule is designed to slow down the athletically motivated transfers of students and disrupt the pipelines of kids following coaches who change schools or following teammates from non-school sports teams to a single school. For more information on eligibility or the transfer regulation, visit our website, mhsaa.com.
I'm Daniela Bruce, and I want to invite you on a month-long trip down memory lane. State Champs Yearbook is our latest creation. What happens when you take 1 year in State Champs history and you break down the best teams, coaches, players, and programs? You get a really fun show. Join me all throughout the month of July as State Champs Yearbook opens the vault to bring you the best highlights from our 15-year archive. Get ready for State Champs Yearbook.
I want to be a dermatologist, and though a lot of universities tried to recruit me for basketball, Lawrence Tech had the science curriculum that I wanted. LTU's Southfield campus is a great place to learn, and the classes are small enough that I don't have to wait for office hours to talk to my professors. They're usually right by my side, challenging me and guiding me toward a successful future. Lawrence Tech. Possible is everything.
Hi, I'm Zoe, and today I'm here to change your outlook on becoming a referee. Sometimes being a referee can be hard work, but I'm here to tell you that the positives far outweigh the negatives. Just think of the impact you could have on the younger generation, the laughs you could share, and the lives you could change. There's an unofficiated game that needs you.
Fundraising should be fresh, flavorful, and simple. We have the perfect solution at Hungry Howie's. Dough Raiser. Your team or school can sell paper pizza certificates that can be redeemed for one medium pizza at participating locations.
This fundraiser has been awesome for our squad. We've made a lot of money, very easy to do, it's very quick to do, and it's very effective.
Go to doughraiser.com to learn more and sign up. Your next fundraiser comes with flavored crust. Welcome to Hungry Howie's Dough Raiser.
Welcome back to State Champs, and we are right back to our state final coverage. In Division IV baseball, we had the Beale City Aggies taking on the Patriots from Unionville-Sebowing area. Jump to the bottom of the fourth with a scoreless game so far. A runner on first and Beale City's junior Keegan Hayes up to bat. He cranks one into deep left center field that would bring home senior Colin Sherrar all the way around and notch the first run of the game. Bottom of the fifth now, Aggies still up 1-0. A runner on third and junior Colin Berryhill rips a line drive through the gap that would score Lucas Shoemaker. Things took a turn in the sixth as Beale City up 9-0 had a runner on second and were looking to close this one out. The junior Nate Wilson with the shot to shallow center field. Haynes would come around third and they would get the mercy. The Aggies of Beale City win their first Division IV state championship since 2010 in dominating fashion, 10-0 the final score.
I'm Mike Erlaitis, and we head back to Williamston with the Division II Soccer State Finals, a rematch from last year's finals, as undefeated and defending champs Bloomfield Hills Marion take on the Huskies of Grand Rapids Forest Hills Northern.
Less than 4 minutes into this one, Marion strikes first as Claudia Schilling with a great ball into Chloe Aberlardi. She finds the back of the net for a 1-0 Mustangs lead. Forest Hills Northern would quickly respond. Elise DeShriver with the takeaway and burying it upper 90 to tie this one up at 1 apiece. In the waning minutes of the first half, Marion would take the lead back. Annie Bruce finds Jansen Eichenlob. She makes a great cut on the Huskies defender as she puts it past the keeper. Marion would take a 3-1 lead heading into the half. In the second, Marion continues more of the same. Off the corner, Annie Bruce is there with a great one-timer to the back of the net. Her second of the game as Marion goes back-to-back as D2 state champs, capping off their second straight unbeaten season, topping Forest Hills Northern 4-2.
Back here for the Division IV softball final, the Comets from Coleman battling it out against the Bulldogs from Centerville. Top of the second, man on first for the Comets as sophomore Brianna Townsend steps up and hits this one to the opposite way, allowing her teammate Madison Gross to score. Bottom of the third, and the game is tied at 1, but the bases are loaded with 2 outs for Centerville. Sophomore Olivia Dietz with the slapper in the infield and is misplayed by the first baseman. The Bulldogs scored 3 and now up 4-1. Top of the fifth, runner on third for the Comets. Junior Mackenzie Miller hits this one in the dirt, getting the sack hit. That scores junior Michaela Monson, and Coleman now trails by 2. To the seventh, 1 out and 1 on for the Comets. The double play to end the game for the championship. Bingo bango! The Centerville Bulldogs are your 2018 Division IV softball champions, beating Coleman 5-2, the final.
Sarah Chevrolet is proud to recognize the hardworking people in the communities they serve with the Sarah Chevrolet Community Awards. June Student of the Month goes to Joseph Junkman from Franklin Road Christian School in Novi. Joseph is a skilled musician, and many say his curiosity and passion for learning is contagious.
He really is one of the most curious people I have ever met.
Joseph is unique. He doesn't have an issue with being himself. He's not trying to change to be anyone else, which I admire in a person. He wants to be a leader. He's involved in leadership classes here at the school, and I know his potential is great.
Joseph goes above and beyond what is asked of him. It doesn't matter whether he wants to do it or not. He puts a smile on his face, takes notes, and does what is asked of him.
Joseph, on behalf of Sarah Chevrolet, I would like to present to you the Student Athlete of the Month Award. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Did you know State Champs Sports Network is just one component of Yellow Flag Productions? Although sports is our passion, we do a variety of productions, including additional Emmy Award-winning programming. So whether it's commercial creation, social media marketing, live streaming, you name it, we'll get your company noticed. We're a full-service production house, and we are very affordable. We create content, so let us do that for your company. Visit our website, yellowflagproductions.com.
Sports give so many opportunities to kids. It gives them an opportunity to see where they fit within a team, persevere, understanding how to work with different personalities. Those are the lessons that will make you a successful adult. As a mom, you have to have an understanding of what concussions are.
Concussions are things that are treatable. If we take care of athletes, they will be able to develop and have a long, happy, healthy life.
It's my student aid. Okay, let's go. Time to go to college. How can I get started? Want to gain more knowledge, but I can't pay out of pocket. Call my student aid today and we can get you on the way. If you really want it, all you gotta do is make a way. Looking for a scholarship, you trying to land some grants? Visit my student aid and we can help with that. My student aid has the knowledge and tools to make college accessible, affordable for you.
What are you doing?
Thinking spring.
You mean trying to change the weather by just sitting there?
Never underestimate the power of positive thinking. I'm learning to become one with nature. It's all about focus and concentration. It worked! It worked!
Right now at Sarah Chevrolet of Southfield, lease a Trax for $79 a month, Equinox just $99, or Silverado just $145.
Everybody, let's hit the beach!
Should we tell him?
It's cute when he's excited.
2018 race to decide the total softball player of the year, toughest ever. A crowded list full of stars. The final four came down to the People's Champion, Escanaba's Gabby Salo, followed by some four-year phenoms. Plymouth's Jenny Bressler, Caledonia's Sammy Garrels, and Richmond's Carly Barshak-Tatovich. As always the case, there can only be one winner. We have to make the formal introduction. Tom Markowski here, Donnie Dreyer, of course, with Total Softball. Kiera Hay joining me, Lauren Plant, as we announce this year's 2018 Total Softball High School Player of the Year.
There was one person that stood a little taller than the rest, and that's Caledonia's Sammy Garrels.
Sammy, come on over. Yeah! All right, raise it up.
I had absolutely no idea, and it's just such a cool opportunity, and I'm so thankful. And there's been so many amazing softball players this year, and to be able to come out on top, it is an incredible experience, so I'm very thankful. Thank you.
It's been a stellar career for Super Sammy Garrels. Caledonia's starting pitcher as a freshman back in 2015, the Fighting Scots found their way into the state finals, and now back to the Division I title tilt her senior year. Going into the state championship game, Sammy's senior campaign on the mound, 17-2 record, just over a 1 ERA. In 138 innings, Garrels 198 strikeouts. She also did her damage with the aluminum, hitting .500 with 13 home runs.
I'll tell you what stands out the most. We always have the numbers. Watching her, how she embraces and leads her teams. I mean, every play that made, she's there talking to them, communicating. When a player makes an error, she pumps them up. That's what stood out the most to me, was her leadership and maturity.
Sammy was also a standout in the basketball arena, and she will be heading to Grand Valley State in the fall. Can she run the court and the base pass for the Lakers?
I do plan on trying to do both, and both coaches have been super supportive at Grand Valley, and I know the girls that are coming in with me, and I've been able to talk to them and talk to the teammates that are there at Grand Valley, so hopefully we'll give it a try and see how it goes, but I'm planning on doing both.
Why not? She's the real deal. Congratulations to Sammy Garrels, the state champs 2018 Total Softball Player of the Year.
Gabe O'Neill here, and we get to the highlights of the Division I softball final as Caledonia took on the Eagles from Heartland. Going for its first state title since 1996, Heartland would get it going in the bottom of the first with the bases juiced. The junior Sam Nagel sends it to deep left center, and that would score all three Eagles runners that were on base, and after the first, Heartland led 3-1. But back comes Caledonia in the top of the third. Jaden Heuser going the opposite way to right for the base hit. That would score a pair of runs, and Caledonia takes the lead 5-3. After Heartland cut the deficit, Caledonia would add some insurance in the sixth. Our Total Softball Player of the Year, Sammy Garrels, comes through with the base hit, and the Fighting Scots were back up too. Garrels was on the mound for Caledonia, and she would get Delaney Grunman to go down swinging as Caledonia wins it 6-4. It's the Fighting Scots' first ever softball state championship. Now to the Division III baseball final. We had the defending state champions, the Ventures from Madison Heights Bishop Foley, taking on Catholic League rival, the Pioneers from Riverview Gabriel Richard. We pick it up in the top of the second inning. Gabriel Richard threatening with a man in scoring position and another on second. Junior DH Hayden Flynn up to bat and bounces one up to the Foley shortstop, who throws home but is a little too high as Hayden Burke slides under the tag and puts the Pioneers on the scoreboard. Third inning now, runners on first and second, and Flynn was back up to bat. He would have a day as he pokes one into right center that would drop and bring around junior Nico Maloney to take a 2-0 lead. The Pioneers staying consistent in the fourth. Another runner on third and ready to go. Sophomore David Zubor in the box. He drops one off the barrel into center field, and Dan Reitmeyer has no issue crossing the plate. That would be it as Riverview Gabriel Richard holds on to the lead and goes on to win their first ever Division III state crown, 3-0 the final score.
Kevin back here with the 2018 Division IV Girls Soccer Championship, and it's a rematch from last year. Lansing Christian and Kalamazoo Christian, with Lansing Christian looking to make it 2 in a row. Kalamazoo Christian on the attack. Junior forward Kayla Beebe with the Jets turn on full blast, makes a cut to the inside, and the shot is punched and collected by senior keeper Lynn Collins. The game remains scoreless. Back the other way, and the Pilgrims looking to light up the scoreboard. Senior forward Casey Jamison showing some patience along the perimeter, Her short shot beats the keeper and into the back of the net. And that's all the scoring in this one, as Lansing Christian wins back-to-back Division IV state championships, defeating Kalamazoo Christian 1-0, the final.
Mike Gurlite is back here to finish out the soccer state finals from Williamston with Division III. A rematch from last year's finals. The reigning champs from Flint Power Catholic taking on the Falcons of Freeland. The defending champs from Flint Powers would draw first blood. Off the corner, Madeline Cardinal sets it up to Rachel Raisins, who bends it in near post past the keeper for a 1-0 Charger lead. Second half, Freeland would even this one up. Molly Hemgesberg with a nice quick touch to find the corner, tying this one up at 1-1. Powers would respond back off another corner kick. And again, it's Raisins, her second, this one the game winner, as Flint Powers Catholic repeats as D3 state champions, beating Freeland with a final score of 2-1.
Time now to take a look inside Lawrence Technological University. One of the great advantages students have at LTU is never feeling lost or unattended to. Lawrence Tech offers several services to help maximize a college education. The Academic Achievement Center is a support hub for Lawrence Tech students and faculty.
It began many years ago as a tutoring and testing service center, and it has evolved over the years, especially in the last 6 or 7 years, into providing a more comprehensive place for students to study, but also to provide student support when it comes to how well they're doing. For example, we've added supplemental instruction. It is new to the center, which focuses on key courses in which students may struggle, and it provides them tools to learn how to study for it.
Students come to the AAC to get help with homework or test preparation, compare notes, meet with study groups, or seek that needed motivation boost. The AAC is simply a welcoming place, ready to help you with whatever you need. Do yourself a favor. Consider Lawrence Technological University. Schedule a tour today. Head over to ltu.edu right now.
We rev up for football season like no one else in August. First, it's the next installment of our 25 and 25 series as we rank the top 25 quarterbacks over the past 25 years. Then it's our annual Michigan High School football preview show before we finally get the new season underway with our first show of the brand new school year on Sunday, August 26th. And we wrap up this season with our main event. It's the Division I baseball state title game, up next on State Champs.
Back again. You know me. Pepperoni Asiago. Oh, he's so cute. What's his name? Pepperoni Asiago. I just want to eat him up.
Flavor fanatics love us because we invented flavored crust pizza with 100% real mozzarella cheese and fresh dough made daily. Now get meal deals for any budget.
Hungry?
Howie's! I want a career in robotics and automation, so I chose Lawrence Tech for its first in Michigan robotics engineering program. LTU's brand new STEM complex has a robotics lab where we can design, build, and program robots in a creative atmosphere. And the best thing is, I haven't graduated yet, but I already have a job in my field. I know I made the right choice for my career. Lawrence Tech, possible is everything.
SnapCamp is Metro Detroit's original Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram dealer, and we're still making the best deals every day.
During the Jeep Celebration event, you can lease a 2018 Jeep Grand Cherokee for just $249 a month, or a Ram Crew Cab 4x4 as low as $89 a month.
Sales service and a superior buying experience. That's SnapCamp on Telegraph Road in Redford.
SnapCamp, Metro Detroit's original. SnapCamp, SnapCamp.
Welcome back to State Champs and welcome back to Michigan State. This is it. The main event, the Division I baseball finale, closes the show.
The Division I baseball final at Michigan State had the Woodhaven Warriors in the state championship game for the first time in school history, going up against Grosse Pointe South, looking to claim its first state title since 2001. The Warriors would strike in the opening inning. Already committed to Michigan, the junior Colin Zechkowski Homer in the semifinals. Here the deep drive to right. It bounces off the top of the wall and over for the solo home run. Woodhaven is out to a 1-0 lead early. We jump now to the bottom of the third. Grosse Pointe South threatening with a runner on third. The sophomore, Joseph Naparano, with the grounder to third. He would beat the throw for the infield single. And that would get Stephen Cabrera to score, and we were tied up at 1 apiece. But the Blue Devils weren't done in the inning. With the bases loaded, it's the senior Anthony Dermanulian takes the offering deep all the way to left center, and that would score 3. After 3 innings of play, Grosse Pointe South led 4-1. Senior Cameron Shook went the distance for the Blue Devils, only allowing a single run and struck out 5 Woodhaven batters as Grosse Pointe South goes on to win 8-1 the final. It's the Blue Devils' first baseball state championship since 2001.
Time now for our Great Clips Clip of the Week, and it goes to Jansen Eichenlaub from Marion High School on her phenomenal footwork leading to her goal in the Division II state final win over Forest Hills Northern. The Clip of the Week is presented by Great Clips. It's gonna be great.
All right, one more time, just a big congratulations to Sammy Garrels. And ladies and gentlemen, we have just completed our 18th season of State Champs. It is really hard to believe. And of course, it takes a village to run this show. So from our management team to our camera guys to our interns, of course, to Kevin Trzynski and Gabe O'Neill really stepped up this year. Daniela Bruce, of course, I couldn't do it without my co-host, Kara Hay, and my right-hand man, Jonathan Kidd.
That's right, but State Champs isn't going anywhere. We have our summer series that kicks off July 8th. And then, of course, State Champs will be back on air August 26th. So stay connected with us 365 days of the year through our social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. We got it all. We'll see you next time.
Have a great summer. State Champs is presented by Lawrence Technological University. Possible is everything. The Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics. The Michigan Army National Guard, a proud partner and official military branch of the MHSAA. Hungry Howie's Dough Raiser. Your next fundraiser comes with flavored crust. And Sarah Chevrolet, the low payment people.